Oh, hello. Let me put on my new blue block glasses so I can talk to y'all without getting a headache. Oh my goodness. You know when somebody loves you and they get you something that you need, you be complaining about, I can't put my mentorship on the computer and type it out because of these headaches. I'm feeling like, And he's like, you know they have blue blocker glasses. I'm like, I don't know. What does that mean? Blue light block? I just, whew. He surprised me with these blue light blocking glasses. And I only had them a couple days and they have changed the level of my headache. So I'm really excited about that. That's some bibbity bobbity bullshit. I'm here to bring y'all some bibbity bobbity bullshit. Bibbity bobbity bullshit. Not no bibbity bobbity bullshit. But if we're willing to admit that the bullshit can be some of the most nutritious compost out there, then we actually begin to understand the bibbity bobbity boo. Bibbity bobbity boo. So, I'm not bringing you any bullshit. I've got a lot of compost for you though. Between my bullshit and bullshit from others in my life and bullshit that people pay me to help them get through, I got a lot of compost, like the biggest stack of compost you ever seen, like the one at Anthony's work. Anthony's been working part-time at the Odessa Plant Nursery. I think that's the name. God, it's so terrible. It's Odessa Plant Nursery. I think that's it. Anyway, his sister manages it, Danny. It's definitely Odessa. It's definitely the bombest plant nursery in Odessa. And his sister, Danny, manages the place. They opened like 2 or 3 months ago. Y'all, the work they've done out there is incredible. It's absolutely beautiful. I went out there. I went for an event like 2 months ago, and I went out there yesterday to water because like Anthony 3-4 days a week goes and waters plants for like 4 or 5 hours. Been very meditative, very good for him. I encourage you to get to know plants, friends. It's important at this time, as we all know. Well, we don't all know, but we are creating awareness so that we do all get to know. And you know, don't worry if you don't have enough room in your apartment. Go to the plant nursery. See if they need some help. Somebody that you know that does have land. Ask, can you volunteer? Like, there's always a way. Anyway, I don't want to digress too much because I am extremely busy. We have our first retreat of the month. The first retreat of the year. 2021. Holy Ever Rising Retreat is here. And y'all don't even know, the temple's almost done being birthed. We're going to have the name for the temple for y'all. We got so much exciting news about what we've been doing. And some of you know our new partnership. We are partnered. Oh, can I spill the beans, Amy? I think we have in some ways. But anyway, medicine partner temples, like the foundation of the temple is founded by myself, Anthony, and Amy Anthony, who we love as a sister. She's an amazing maestra and amazing everything, an amazing yogi, and an amazing just like being. You know, she's just... I'm so grateful that she's my sister, angel, goddess, star goddess, grounding it down like the star dancer she is. And she has some retreats coming up. Y'all should check her out. Anyway, and we're going to have some together this year too, at least one, probably 2. So if y'all want to come for the like, wow, then I'll let y'all know. But anyways, so first retreat of the year this weekend. I'm so excited. So I can't like talk a whole long, but I wanted to check in because I haven't checked in months. Not video. I've checked in a little bit here and there. Between the headaches and also just really needing to just focus on my stuff. You know, because my sacred companion and my love guru transitioned across the rainbow bridge last month, and that like broke me open. It basically like ripped the scab off of every wound I've ever had. Like, it's crazy. This grief portal that she took me through rebirthed me, seeing the world in such a new light. I got my dreadlocks, started them in June of last year. And I didn't want to get them until there was a certain alignment in my energy body, in my mind, in my heart, or my heart with my mind, better said. The heart's always actually aligned, you know, if we just check in. We know how to tap into the heart of the earth, heart of the sky, then divine heart, divine mind, right? Earthly heart, earthly mind, you know, you get it. Earth, we're the bridge. Human beings, we are the bridge. Wow. Revere that. We are the bridge between the earth and the heavens. Wow. The heavens and the earth. Wow. We are bridging gaps. And what I know is required of me to bridge these tremendous gaps across multiple dimensions. And right now, you know, we're focusing here on the third dimension. Let me bridge this gap right here. This is a big gap. So the gap is mind, heart. There are many corrupt systems, a lot of toxicity. You know, it's like, you know, this social media, it's great, you know, it's cool, it keeps us in touch, it's whatever. It also fills our minds with bullshit if we let it. Also, just the lights can mess up your brain functioning. Also, all the notifications, you can't focus, so you can't ground into your purpose, into what you're here to do, into figuring out what you're here to do, because we get to know ourselves better every moment that we're willing to pay attention. Basically. So, let me get, I ain't used to having no glasses. It's so weird. It's cute though, I think. Maybe, yeah, I like it. Make me feel smart. Make me feel like I can sit up and work and finish my book and my mentorship and all this stuff. I've really been, my major focus these past 3 months has been Emma's, being with Emma every moment that I can until she crosses over. And speaking of which, puppy power. There's more to share in due time. But being with her, and God, I have the best beloved man ever for just supporting me. I couldn't have done it by myself, and was really, really needy toward the end, and like trying to get work done and working on a mentorship program and working on, you know, the church paperwork and just taking care of myself, because we know, a lot of you know, not everybody knows, but I've had a major health challenge. It was a crisis. Like, I really thought I was about to die about 3 years ago. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I need to look at the calendar, but 2017 was when I found out I was infested with parasites. I had Lyme disease, anemia. There's so many things that were really, I'm still cleansing the rest of it out, but I'm so much stronger. It's great. I love exercising and breathing and dancing. I'm like, yes, I got my body back, because I was bedridden for a little bit. But anyway, a couple months. And then, you know, work puts me down a lot. So I've got to be really careful to pace myself. So even though we didn't have retreats for either 4 or 5 months out of the year last year, also when we were having them, you know, the pace. So we had, in the last like 4 months, 2 a month or something like that. And, you know, by the time December came, I was worn out, burnt out, tired of packing. I'm excited to pack today. I've been packing all day, like getting ready, blah, blah. Anyway, so it feels good, because I'm really trying to learn the balance between burnout and non-burnout, because I worked 3 jobs for any time. I worked in food and beverage, and anybody that's worked in food and beverage, and I did it for 17 years, and so did Anthony, strangely enough. Anybody knows they will work you to the bone, and you'll do it because you want the money, and it's good money, and it's like, psh, y'all. It ain't worth it. You better draw your boundaries or quit the job and find a restaurant that will say, I'm part-time. Yep, you said that. Can you work tomorrow? Nope. Anyway, so just wanting to check in with everybody and, you know, share with you how important this withdrawing for 3 months has been for me. And I'm learning to come back into this sharing, learning to come back into this community in a different way, because I have been so focused on taking my artist seriously. My creative healing artistry is what I have been working on for 20 years now. Creative writing in school, yoga practicing, yoga training, becoming a teacher, teaching kids and students, learning, like not even learning to dance, remembering that my body knows how to fucking dance, having my voice reopen. And it was 2012, the summer of 2012, 2013. One of those, it was when I first sat with Madre Ayahuasca, and I do know I was 30. Anyway, almost 40 now. I'll be 40 in November. So I got my voice back. And so I've been working with my voice instrument for about a decade now. And there's like so much further that I want to take it. And I remember when I was a little girl, I would like, nobody really like, I don't know. Anyway, so I would like sing in the mirror, you know, at myself. I drew the picture of it the other day, just like checking in with. I was like, Mommy's been really busy, but know that this is all for you. But yeah, the way that I start my days has been really important, and just really opening my voice again and allowing myself to do what I love and not feeling like I need permission. I'll unpack that another day with all my trauma that is just like why I didn't do this or that, you know. But I have realigned myself, and for the first time, my artist's needs are coming first. And the artist is really the inner child, we learn. The inner child is really the heart, we learn. The heart speaks to us through the body, we learn. And the breath helps us communicate with all of them, we learn. Vibration, everything in creation has been created through vibration, we learn. We can learn the source of the vibrations and how to work with these vibrations and manifest and pray and all this stuff I teach. So yeah, I know that it seems like I'm taking forever for the mentorship, but stuff like this takes a long time. This may as well be a college course. This may as well be a college course / yoga teacher training, a college art course. So again, creative healing artistry. And that is what I'm teaching. It'll be like my first Ever Rising Life Arts course. So you're like coming into the school of Nischalã Lindsay. Nischalã Lindsay Johnson. Yeah. So all those teachings, I've got a lot, so many good teachings, and just organizing everything and picking, you know, my own work that is like a good reflection for how to do this exercise. I mean, I've been going through 20 years of writing sometimes to find the perfect piece for this section. So the name of the mentorship is the Grounded Ascension Mentorship Program, because we are grounding this ascension, friends. We're bringing the heavens down to the earth, and there are 5 modules. It's a 12-week mentorship program, and it's an interview process to get in, but I am taking the list on people who are interested. Contact me in about a week after this weekend or next week or whatever. You want to get yourself on the list. I'm going to accept a few people at a time and then add more and add more and add more, and just see, because I'm tweaking it as I go. I do already have some mentor students, of course. If you're interested in being a mentor student of mine before I actually launch the program, talk to me. We'll see what we can do. I'll share my rates with you. Every 75 minutes is $100. So a lot of people do 2.5 hours. So $200 for 2.5 hours, I'm more than worth it, because you're supported around, and I will be raising my prices when I launch this mentorship program. If you get in with me now, you will be grandmothered into the cost, and you're always welcome to donate to me. Even now, if you want to donate to my work, then you can ask me for my PayPal, or ask me for my Venmo, or check out my GoFundMe. People have been funding over the years, and I'm so grateful. You guys have really supported this writer and artist and musician more than you could ever know. So thank you. But I'm working on sharing you. Oh, and I have not let go of the Patreon either. My big holdup has been technology and the headaches that it gives me. and knowing the video equipment, this, that, I've got a lot to learn when it comes to technology, so I'm working on it. Know that if there are those of you who want to come do a trade with me, I've had people say they're interested in trading, doing this work for me, the video work for me, website, whatever, but y'all, they got to come to me. If y'all want to help me and do a trade with me like that, come to me. I do need the help, but I cannot come to you. Not right now. Although there is a music teacher that I will go to soon. He's worth it. And learning about all sorts of things. So, oh yeah, the 5 modules of the course, so you know, so you can go ahead and be brewing and saving your money and like preparing and like, do I want to study with Nischalã, Lindsay? What? Nischalã, Lindsay Rose. I want to study with her and see what she knows and how to be humble and know and brave and don't know, because we don't actually really know all that much. Even if we think we know a lot, we've got to stay humble. That's what it means to stay close to the earth. Groundedness is also humbleness. Get down, kiss your mama, get some dirt on your forehead, say thank you. Yeah, learn about your microbiomes if you don't already know, please. So the 5 modules of the 12-week program are relationships. So we're getting intimate with relationships because life is all about relationships. And the relationship that dictates everything that you do in life is your relationship with yourself. Long story short, we'll be talking about diet, yoga practices, trauma work. We'll be doing art. By the end of the project, everybody will have 3 major pieces of art that will have been assigned. And only 2 can be in the same sort of genre of art. You can't have 3 poems. You know, you can have 2 poems in a dance, or 2 poems in a song, or 2 poems in a painting. But, you know, you get it. And yeah, and then the second nodule, I guess they're kind of the same. The second one is raw honesty. If we don't have radical raw honesty, we're not going to get anywhere with ourselves or anybody else. We've got to get honest, and that shit is nectar. So teaching ways to get honest, deprogramming, removing old programs, learning how to look and scan for old programs and when you need upgrades. And I'm learning how to do that with technology too. Teach me. So yeah, raw honesty, and then just like getting in the heart and being comfortable with that intimacy. You know, a lot of times, how can we be comfortable with another's emotions if we're not with our own? We cannot hold space for others if we can't hold space for ourselves. So yeah. The third module is remembering, and you can think of, words are so fun. You can think of it in 2 ways. One, obviously remembering who we are, remembering we're a child of God, remember we're a child of the universe, child of spirit, however you frame it. A child of the earth. You know, we're a child of the earth and the stars. Beings on other planets are stars of the earth and Andromeda, you know, whatever it is. So we are proud children of the earth and the stars. Eventually, proud, humbly proud, gotta be humble. That is the lion's pride, is understanding that. Lioness I am. Okay, so remembering, you know, like who we are, parts of ourselves. There'll be an astrology part, and then we'll get, you know, there's so many things. And then also remembering is like putting the pieces back together, right? So some things in life can shatter us. We're traumatized and we can't like get ourselves together and think of like the way we talk, I know how to get my shit together. You're like, no, that's not shit. That is sacred cow dung that you got, not shit. So putting the pieces back together. And, you know, the only way to really open is to break open. We break open the heart. Yeah, it's very important. So I want to rush there. I don't want to be more than 20 minutes. I think I might have missed my IGTV. That's okay. Reclaiming your body, reclaiming your connection to your soul. You can never actually lose your soul, but you can forget, you know, and so owning that, reclaiming and just claiming our sovereignty, freedom. Y'all know I've been studying the shit out of these 2 books for months and months and months. Freedom, y'all know I love it. It's my jam. Jaya is such an amazing teacher. And Tokapa Turner, Belonging. And she's a dream worker teacher. She's like, y'all need to like study her. She studied about she was a Carl Jungian for a while, and then she was raised Sufi, and like anyway, she knows so much. She's so beautiful. And Jaya John. So these are like my 2 primary like teachers as I'm transforming. And then I did the Artist Way last year. Again, I'd already done it once, but grab these books. If you feel like an orphan in the world, if you feel like you don't belong anywhere, get this one. And if you feel like you need freedom, get this one. We all need both if you ask me. But you know, you might have had some very good teachings from your parents to help you understand all this stuff. And that's our goal, right? To get to this place where we can understand all these things. But there's value in everything. There's value in our trauma. There really is. So reclaiming that, yep, that's the reclaiming module. And then finally, the 5th module is your masterpieces. So your masterpieces are not only will you need to be those three, I haven't decided like the exact due dates for each of the 3 art projects, but you know, all 3 of them will be done by that time. But not only that, we're going to explore your life and see where you've created masterpieces in your life where you actually never even knew that you were like creating with mastery, you know? Like a mother who teaches her child how precious life is and actually thinking she's messing it all up, but she was actually like getting it right all along. She was just healing at the same time. And she was willing to let the child be the mirror or the partner, the relationship, you know, whatever it is. Or learning that, like for me, 2 of my masterpieces have been deep listening and compassion. And I have developed that so well because like when I was 4 years old, I was, you know, listening for my mother, and so grateful to listen to her heart. And you know, just like letting her feel loved and all that stuff. But that's a lot for a 4-year-old and less to deal with. I saw some crazy violence between my parents. I remember like comforting my mom after my dad just beat her with a belt, and I was in freaking kindergarten, you know? So that caused me, and how they dealt with it, it caused me to understand the importance of deep listening and compassion. And this is why I am such a good listener and why I have so much compassion. Compassion we always deepen all the time. All of us need more compassion. It's never ending, compassion for what's happening. And if you want to study that deeper, you can join Angela Banks' group. She's got a global expansion of Ho'oponopono, this Ho'oponopono global expansion. And I just love how she shares. And Lindsay Schroeder is also teaching that prayer in her energy expansion course. I forget the exact name of it, but check them out. Love them. So yeah, you'll have those masterpieces, and I'm going to, you know, no matter what your job is, no matter if you're living, you know, because, you know, one woman who I love as a teacher, Angela Sumner, and as a friend and as really a muse. I told her years ago, like, you're like my muse. Shit, why did I even say that? I didn't tell her she is. But you do want to follow her. She's an amazing teacher. She talks a lot about like owning everything that you are. She's been very, very bravely transparent her whole journey. She's lived a really cool life, and she's been nomadic for like almost a decade. And there's just a lot of things I love about her. And forget the exact teaching I wanted to mention her for, but either way, she's bomb. So if you want to check her out, and she's got like a membership group called the Round Table that I haven't been in yet, but I will eventually. I don't have time to invest in that right now. I'm like building my own round table, so to speak. So yeah. Oh, teaching. Yep, back to me. I learned through my human design that I sometimes get like too interested in what other people do, and I'm so interested in everybody. But like part of like what generators have to do is like be more interested in their own shit than other people's shit if they're gonna get shit done, you know what I'm saying? And understanding that the shit's not the shit. I mean, it is the shit, right? I love language. I'm the shit. Or you're like, that's bullshit, you know? Anyway, I gotta go. It's been almost 30 minutes, and I've got a lot to do to finish preparing for the retreat, but I really just wanted to check in with you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post this one on Instagram or not, but I know I can post it on Facebook and YouTube, so that's good. I love y'all. Thank you for your support and your love. So many of you have just showered love on me with Emma. And we'll just share a couple of Emma's theme songs as we go. You can think of it as like the outro, right? So, Emma girl, da-na-na-na-na-na. Emma girl, da-na-na-na-na-na. Puppy charge. I would sing that to her all the time. She says her theme song. She is like, it's her theme song. You gotta sing your babies the theme song, their theme song. Like, you need a soundtrack to life, right? And, you know, and I just, she is the perpetual puppy. And maybe it's because I sang that theme song to her ever since she was a puppy. I don't know. I think maybe so. But also, that was just her sunshiny heart, you know. But I call her my perpetual puppy. And she still is little puppy paw, almost 16. And you still my puppy. And the body, gosh, she's already teaching me from spirit. It's so exciting. And then there's one more. I used to call her Puppy Con. Because you remember that song, Shaka Khan? Shaka Khan, you know, so I made up when she would like be a puppy and like do something that would like mess up, also like a little con artist, like she's trying to like, but also con, Khan. So I'd be like, Puppy Con, Puppy Con, Puppy Con, Puppy Con, Puppy Con. And it was fun. I lived with my friend Jackie at the time when I had Emma, and she loved to make up theme songs for her animal too, her awesome cat Kiki. And I'm sure she's the best mom. Jackie, I miss you. I want to visit you more. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that stuff about Emma because that's cute. If you hear me singing those songs, you know I'm bringing in the love guru into the moment. Okay. I love you so much. Holy moly. If you've listened to this video all the way through, will you type, I listened all the way through or something? Because I'm wanting to know of the views of my videos, how many people are actually interested in all of the content. And if you're not, tell me what would get you more interested. But yeah. And it matters and it doesn't because I want to do what I want to do. But I am curious with how many are out there, and that helps me understand how to offer my course material and the rates, you know. So if 500 people are watching it all the way through, then I could put my course online for cheaper because I know more money would be coming in. And if only 3 people are interested in going all the way through, which there's more than that, but obviously, but if only 3 people are interested in going through, then I'm going to offer it in a different way, right? So I'm going to follow Tokapa's lead. Like, she's got an individual rate and a group rate and whatever. So I'm really trying to see how to generate abundance with my work and how to capture my audience and my students and my clients and my friends and my brothers and my sisters, and how to really hold them. So yeah, I love you all so much. Please leave me a little message. Let me know how you're doing, whoever you are, and just sending so much love. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.